This week on ETalk, we talk about the latest Jelena news, find out what's trending at this year's New York Fashion Week, and we'll fill you on the top movies you need to see. All that and more coming up. Hey E-Talkers, thanks for tuning in to ETalk, where we talk everything from LA to Elon. I'm Taylor, here with Avery, Kit, and our special guest host, Carmencita. Let's jump right into the hot gossip of the week.
Okay guys, I have something hot off the press for you
Let's hear
guys.
it.
Literally 30 minutes ago, Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux, who were married in 2015, are splitting.
What?
They are through. Yes, very recently they decided that they had a mutual and loving decision to split, and then they were going to try and keep a really good friendship, but they are over.
That's really bad.
Not to stir the pot, but does this mean that we might see a reunion between Brad and Jen?
Ooh!
The original couple. The original
I ship them.
couple.
I think I shipped them together, not gonna lie.
They were amazing. But I don't know.
We just added some salt to that pot, stirred it. We don't know what's happening.
You never know.
We never know. It is sad about Justin and Jen, though.
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, they didn't have any children, so it's good
Thank
that that's.
Yeah.
But
You're right.
nothing
in the middle.
And it's good that they're staying friends. They said in a statement that they were going to really try and like stay close, which is good in a public relationship.
Respectable.
Well, you know, speaking of a relationship that's not on the rocks, Camila Cabello, who is the ex-Fifth Harmony member, her and Matthew Hussey, who is a New York Times best-selling author, of Get the Guy, they are actually dating now. So she's 20 years old and he's 30. I think he's super cute. He has an accent and everything. But they actually went to Mexico last week together. They stayed at an oceanfront suite together, and they arrived on a private jet.
She's living the dream recently. Have you guys realized she has been killing it recently?
I love her. She's like my favorite person ever. I love her.
She has really upgraded her life.
And this is like her first like really serious relationship. So I'm happy for her, even though there is a big age difference. She's very mature for her age, so I'm shipping them.
Only thing is,
really
they went
happy.
to Mexico. Well, I guess in Mexico, but like, she's not even legal to drink yet. She couldn't enjoy those margaritas with him.
I know. And actually, the weird thing is, she was on Z100 a few months ago, and she was talking to Elvis Duran, and she said, "Oh, hey, do you guys like still work with Matthew Hussey?" So she's had a crush on him for a while now.
She's
I'm happy they're together. Honestly, I'm happy. So
she's been going for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking about couples, Amy Schumer and Chris Fisher recently got married.
Oh my gosh!
But it was a secret wedding, and they got married this Tuesday in Malibu.
Guys,
in Malibu.
The craziest thing is that their relationship only went public last Sunday.
Sunday. I saw that.
Literally insane. And married Tuesday.
This is more insane than like Khloe Kardashian and Lamar Odom.
This is the biggest
like,
news
I'm not
drop.
even joking.
Yeah, Amy Schumer, and it's Amy Schumer, so low key and funny about how she always does
single
her news.
and all that stuff.
Exactly.
And then now she does insane.
I mean, this is
I'm
a
happy
huge
for
drop.
her.
Bigger than Kylie to me.
Bigger
than Kylie.
Okay, on a topic, no couples, because Valentine's Day was yesterday, we're over couples.
Yes.
New York Fashion Week.
Oh my God.
Girls only.
I'm literally raving about it.
Okay, you know who I'm raving about? She stepped up her class game, Cardi B.
Yes,
My girl. I love her.
Our girl.
With that beautiful fur throw she had and that green pants, the mint green pantsuit and them kitten glasses. Oh!
She's
Cardi
an icon.
Her hair looked
Great.
amazing too. Her makeup looked amazing.
She was
pulled it
making
together.
money moves.
She pulled it together.
She pulled it together.
She really did look amazing.
I love her. I think
Honestly,
she's so
everyone
She's
stepped
amazing.
out. Honestly.
I wrote Bella Hadid. Oh, she can do no wrong, but beautiful.
She's perfect.
amazing.
And Gigi is my favorite. I love her.
Me too. I love her.
She's my favorite.
Yes.
Well, speaking of New York Fashion Week, Selena Gomez was just there. But actually, last week, she was caught with Justin Bieber again.
Why is this bad?
At Laguna Beach.
Start.
Why is this bad?
I mean, they were caught kissing and making out after a movie.
I wish I was caught kissing him.
But I mean,
We're not gonna do this all over again.
I
We're
love
not starting
Selena
this
so
all
much,
over again.
but I just feel like Justin is too immature for her.
I feel she's
been
happy
through
with
so
him
much,
right now.
but-
She went through so much after that breakup.
I feel like Justin was in a different phase of her life.
I'm for you, Jelena. I'm for you. I'm on your side. You have support from me.
Jelena for life.
You know, I love Selena and I love Justin. I just don't know if I love them together. But, you know, we'll have to see what goes on.
We'll have
with
to see,
that.
honestly.
All right, we'll have to see.
Coming up, we asked you what movie premieres you're most excited about. Stay tuned.
Your daughter just had her first breakup. Do you A, put yourself in her shoes? B, console her?
Don't worry, sweetie. This is gonna happen a lot.
Or C, find her a new boyfriend?
Nice, single boys. That was weird.
As a parent, there are no perfect answers. But you don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
Hello, ETalkers. Welcome to Mosley Minute.
Today we're going to be talking about what movies people are most excited for.
I'm Kermit Sita.
I'm Junie.
Let's go see what people think.
Can you tell us what movie you're most excited for?
Definitely Black Panther. I love the Marvel movies. I think it's going to be great.
I guess I'm most excited for Mamma Mia. Seems pretty cool.
I'm really excited to see Black Panther. I think it's awesome that there's so much representation in there racially. So I'm really excited. It looks like a great movie.
I'm really excited for Black Panther. I think it's going to be a really cool action film with, you know, some social justice issues, you know, into the plot line, which is cool.
I'm excited to see 50 Shades Freed. The first two were really good, and I'm really excited to see what happens next.
I'm really excited for Black Panther because I'm a huge fan of the Marvel movies, and I'm really interested in how they're gonna how they're gonna bring all these new plot elements right before Infinity War comes out this May. So can't wait to watch it.
So it seems like a lot of people are excited for Black Panther.
Yeah, everything we got was Black Panther. Well, that's all we got for today, ETalkers.
Tune in next week to see what Olympic sport people would want to be in.
Hey ETalkers, welcome to ETalk Style Corner. I'm Charlotte and this is Taylor. And today we're giving you the rundown of this week's top looks from New York Fashion Week. So for those of you who don't know, New York Fashion Week is an annual event in New York which the top designers come and show their top designs, and all the celebrities attend.
Yes.
Big deal.
I don't know about you, but New York Fashion Week is literally one of my favorite weeks of the entire year. Like, I think I almost love it better than Christmas time.
Oh, yeah.
Because I get to see all my favorite celebrities together. I get
so much drama, after parties.
Oh my gosh, so many after parties, the most amazing looks. I mean, Sherry Hill is one of my favorite designers, and I'm so glad that they're at New York Fashion Week every single year. I actually wore 2 of their prom dresses for my junior and senior prom, so I'm like a really big fan of them. So they're one of my favorite designers.
Yeah, so let's talk about what looks they brought out. Yeah. So they definitely did an 80s comeback for sure. There was lots of bright colors. They brought back some, like a working girl type look, where they had a very corporate. They had the blazers with the shoulder blades, and they had like very cubicle type settings. It was so cool.
I think it really just helped emphasize like girl power.
Exactly.
I just love the outfits.
They had like the very like dramatic earrings, and just everything was very bold and like made a statement, which I thought was so cool.
Colors were like very, very bright this season. Yeah. Especially with Gigi Hadid. She actually modeled Jeremy Scott's line, and she wore a purple wig and a neon yellow and pink top and skirt, and it was just crazy. But that was probably one of my favorite looks. So.
Well, that's all the time we have for now, but check in next week to talk all things style. Next up, we'll tell you what movies are getting some major buzz in theaters. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome back to the studio. I'm here with Carly and Rose to discuss some of the biggest movies out in theaters right now. So guys, what are your favorite movies?
All right, so I'm going to talk about The Greatest Showman. I know it just left theaters, But it was just so amazing. We have to talk about it. I know it had, you know, Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Zendaya. I mean, Hugh Jackman, he left the Wolverines to do this. Like, it's such a big change. Supposedly, this is like the kind of movies that he loves to do. Absolutely. And he's been wanting to do them for so long, and now he had the opportunity. I say he did an amazing job.
He did host the Tonys a few years back, so we know he likes to sing.
Yes,
and
yes.
this is a musical.
And I mean, I've loved Zendaya since Shake It Up and Zac Efron since High School Musical. And I never imagined both of them doing any projects together, but I think that their chemistry is really great.
Especially the love interest in the movie, like that was
just a beautiful love story.
It was a great dynamic too.
I actually saw an outtake that they did of the scene where they're trying to like dance in the air when they were strapped. They actually hit into each other, which was like really crazy.
Wow! But the soundtrack for it, I'm still singing it. Like I absolutely love it. Wow. It's actually nominated for an Oscar for original soundtrack, so that's exciting.
Yeah, that's very exciting, especially for a movie like this because it's so different, and we haven't seen a movie quite like this, especially with Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Well, a movie that is one of my favorites is The Post, and it stars Meryl Streep, which is my favorite actress ever.
Yes.
She's so classy.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like she just is like the epitome of like
she's so classic, like so classic.
And she can transform herself into any character.
And you know, I really love the movie because I think because of everything with the Time's Up movement and everything, it really gives a lot of leeway to showing girls that they can be empowered and that they can do things on their own. They can be their own people, and they don't need men or anybody else for that matter.
She was perfect for that part.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
They don't need to look to anyone else for guidance. Girls can just be their own heroes.
Yeah.
So I thought that the movie was really inspiring, and I like how they tied it into the newspaper.
Yes. I loved it.
Well, I just saw 50 Shades Freed last night. It came out last week, and this, as we know, is the third and final installment of the 50 Shades Darker series. And this movie was, I think, the best out of all three. It was a roller coaster of emotions. I cried. I was at the edge of my seat almost the whole time. It was mysterious, suspenseful.
And which one did you like the best?
I think, the third would have to be. The third would have to. The other two just were not as well-rounded as this one. This one is more of a storyline, and it did have 3 parts, which a movie should have, and so this one, it had like a beginning and an ending. It all came full circle, and as we see in the trailer, they do have kids, so they kind of go into that a little bit more, and that is so how they both feel about it. Yes, it's very exciting.
Well, guys, I loved hearing about those movies. I want to see them now, honestly.
I know.
Next up, our social media experts will give you the scoop on how celebs are showing themselves some love. Stay tuned.
This is the story of a boy who didn't talk for a long time. The boy liked things to always be the same. Any changes would scare and upset him. The unknown was an unfriendly place. The boy was very sensitive to lights and sounds. So he built secret hiding places where they couldn't get in. The boy didn't like looking people in the eye. He wasn't trying to be mean, it just made him feel uncomfortable. Sometimes he would flap his arms again and again.
One day, I found out I have something called autism. My family got me help. Slowly, I found my voice and learned all the ways I could live with it better.
Early intervention can make a lifetime of difference. Learn the signs at autismspeaks.org.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill.
Wow.
But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps. Clean.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Cook.
Fire in the hole!
And chill.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Check your steps. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
Welcome to our social media corner where we bring you the trending topics of the week. Right now, Elon's celebrating Love Your Body Week, and we decided to take a look at how the stars are showing some self-love.
So the first thing that we have today is Blake Lively, who has come out and said that she's finally lost all of her baby weight after
61 pounds.
After 14 months, which is crazy. She captioned her post, Turns out you can't lose 61 pounds you gained during pregnancy by just scrolling through your Instagram and wondering why you don't look like all those bikini models, which is amazing because she's showing people that it's not about social media and it's about eating healthy and like making goals for yourself and not about just like having unhealthy eating habits and just trying to look like someone else, that it's really about becoming yourself and being healthy, you know?
Yeah, and not only that, but it's also not about what's in the mirror. It's about what's on the inside and how you feel on the inside.
Right.
And I think that definitely puts the health first aspect of it, and the fact that she lost this in over a year and not in a couple of months.
Yeah, it was definitely a healthy time span, which is, I think, makes her an amazing role model, as she already was.
And she doesn't look terribly skinny. She's fit, and she looks powerful, and I love it.
She's amazing. So the other girl who just had a baby recently was Kylie, obviously.
Yeah, not quite 14 months, not even a month
Not
yet.
even a month. She's posted 2 pictures since she's had her baby. This was the first. We can't really see what her body's doing since she's in a jumpsuit in her car. So she's kind of hiding, so we can't really see.
Yeah, still in the similar fashion that she was doing for the past 9 months.
Right. So, I mean, she's hiding it pretty well, but I don't know. And the other photo that she posted, kind of similar. She's got the baggy hoodie on, kind of like hiding, but she looks pretty good. I mean, she always looks good, and she only had a baby a month ago, so who are we to blame her? She's allowed to look however she wants, honestly.
Yeah. And I wasn't even quite sure she was pregnant in the first place because she's just so tiny.
Yeah, she really is, honestly.
Next up, we're talking all about Jesse James Decker, and you don't want to miss this.
Hey ETalkers, I'm here with my girl Allie to talk about one of my absolute favorite celebrities, Jesse James Decker.
I know you're dying right now.
I'm dying. I have to do this justice. She is phenomenal. Where do we begin? In 2013, they
Jesse James
debuted their show, and Eric Decker, he is a wide receiver. He was for the Broncos at the time.
Now he's with
He's with the Tennessee Titans, and he, like, before the Tennessee Titans, he was with the New York Jets.
Yes.
And they, aired their show, and they showed a family, and she was just fun, funny, goofy, sexy. He was so hot. And I just fell in love, also because, like, Southern girl.
Yes, it's perfect for you.
Perfect. Yes. And then her music is amazing, and then they had children.
Yeah, so that's what is so interesting to me is that they are having their 3rd baby right now. She's pregnant, like very pregnant.
She has big
with
babies.
their
That's her
3rd
thing.
child.
Yeah.
And when they got pregnant with Vivienne, their 1st child, it was during their 1st run of their reality show.
Yeah, it was their 2nd season.
Yeah, and then they decided to take a break.
Take a break
from the show, raise their family. She worked on her music career.
Yes, she had a 2nd baby.
And then they had a 2nd baby. And then I think that Bubs was, 2 or something? Is he 2?
Yes, he's 2.
When they decided to reboot the show.
Yes.
And then they reboot the show. They have 1 season of it. And now she's pregnant again.
She's pregnant again. They're having another boy.
So I want to know if they're going to do the show again or if they're going to go on another break.
I have a feeling because in their last break, they raised a family, and she put out 2 albums and an EP.
Yeah, she really made a name for her music.
She really did her music thing.
And
they
her
raised
line.
a family, her life, her kittenish line. She just really got herself together.
Yeah.
Well, even though she was already together. And then they, rebooted the show for a little bit. It was a short season.
It was a really short season.
But it was like just enough, and it was so.
Do you think it was enough? Are you done?
No, I'm not done. I mean, what I mean is, like, for them, for their family, like, for everyone who wants to see them on TV, it was, it was
nice.
It was so nice. And, like, I obviously, I want them to reboot because she just has it all. Like, she has this beautiful family. She's goofy. She's real.
She's so real.
I mean, she kills me on Instagram. She's always cooking and just cracking me up, and I swear she is just, everything she says, I feel like I think about. I'm like, I said that the other day.
I said that already.
Yeah.
You stole my words, Jessie.
She is. She's beautiful. Yeah. Her music's great, and I just can't wait for her to have another baby. Either.
Yeah, I hope that they can redo or do the show still, because I love it, and I'm going to miss it if they don't.
I love him and her. Next up, Ariana shares some of her healthy midnight snacks. Stay tuned.
Hey ETalkers, I'm Ariana, ETalk's health expert, and Carmencita and I are going to give you some healthy snack ideas for those midnight cravings. So I personally am a huge snacker on salty foods. So my personal favorite snack is nuts, and what I most like to eat are almonds and cashews. So if I'm not really that hungry, I'll just eat them by like on their own. But if I'm like more hungry and want something more filling for the night, then I'll put some Greek yogurt in it, and it's just really, really good because it's rich in high protein, and it also has a lot of probiotics. And this, what it does is that it prevents bloating, and you don't want to be bloated during midnight. So this is what I do. Are you like more of a sweet tooth or?
Well, since I'm on a diet, I discovered the pineapple reduces your cravings.
Well, really?
Yeah, so what I do right now, it's like every time I eat something, afterwards I get pineapple with the green tea. It reduces everything, and also like it cleans your body.
Oh, it's a detox.
Yeah, it's like a detox diet.
Yeah, I've also heard that the green tea is very good for slimming. So if you're looking to, you know, reduce your body fat or lose some pounds, I've heard it's really, really good. It's also good as a digestion aid, right? Yeah, that's what I do, and I think these are really good combinations of how you can combine these snacks and these snacks as well. Coming up next, let's see what's cooking in the ETalk kitchen.
Hey ETalkers, Faith here, and today we're going to be making cheesy pizza sticks. They're the perfect snack for your next movie night if you're ready to kind of change it up from your basic popcorn. They're delicious, they're easy, and they're perfect for snacking. All right, let's get started. Took them out of the oven. They're a beautiful golden brown, and the cheese just pulls apart so beautifully. We put some marinara sauce, heat it up in the microwave. You're good to go. And the best part, dipping it right in. So cheesy, warm, just all the best flavors of pizza right there. Perfect. Get your movie, get your friends, and get your pizza sticks because they're so good. Thanks, ETalkers. Now back to y'all in the studio.
Welcome to ETalk's Music Corner. I'm Reese and this is Matt. Today we're talking all about the Black Panther soundtrack, entirely produced by Kendrick Lamar. So, I'm obsessed.
Obsessed.
Love it.
On repeat, every single song, I have it downloaded to my library.
So good. My favorite album. I'm so excited to see it now because I'm seeing it this weekend, and I was excited, but after listening, I'm so excited.
The biggest excitement for me is being able to see where they put these songs in the movie and how they kind of bring them to life through the story.
Right, because I like know the songs, but like I just haven't like seen it visually like played out. So now I'm like, okay, like I'll feel it, I vibe with it.
What's your favorite? In your opinion, what's your favorite song on the album?
Gonna have to go with Pray For Me. It's like the last song on the album too. Yes. Oh, it gets me every time. Because I was like listening just like in order, just feeling through. And then it came out of nowhere at the end. And I was like, this is the song for me.
Right.
So it's so
For
good.
me, I have to go with All the Stars. It was the first single off the album. And you know me.
SZA.
I love SZA. After Control, I was waiting to just have my wig snatched by her yet again. And she did not come to disappoint.
It's so good. It's on the top of the charts already. And the album just came out.
And King's Dead with Future.
Oh, so good. I really like 10, and they just labeled it like with the Roman numeral X. I was like, okay, I see you, Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, and like while some of the songs are very explicit, I think this is so important for the music community for an album about a black superhero to be produced by black artists.
Yeah, I think he was a perfect artist to do it. Right. And he did a great job with it, and he also pulled in a lot of people, which I thought was good. It wasn't like just his music.
Right, and while he's a rapper, he had a lot of different artists come in and make this a very diversified genre album.
Yeah, I'm just so excited for this weekend. I just can't even. Next up, we are going to hear all the highlights from the Sundance Film Festival. Don't go anywhere.
Can you help me with this? My new dad teaches me all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
He helps me with homework.
That would be 3.6795.
Thanks.
Yep.
He helps me with my decision making.
I wouldn't use this one. Ever.
And he's even teaching me how to drive.
And that's why cars have bumpers.
I'm learning so much.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. Thousands of kids in foster care will take you just as you are.
What are you, superheroes?
Just four brothers who hate bullies and love this city. Gear up, guys.
Hey ETalkers, I'm joined today with Megan to talk about her experience behind the scenes at the Sundance Film Festival. So, you went to the Sundance Film Festival with your J-term class trip, right?
Yes, I did. This is my first time back on the couch since I've had a bit of a hiatus.
You're back. You're finally back.
Anymore. Yeah, it's good to be back. So yeah, we have a winter term class here at Elon called the Sundance Film Festival Experience. And you go and you get to see a lot of movies. You also get to do some research on some of the films there. And
cool.
I got a little bit of behind the scenes action when I was there.
Okay, cool. So like what exactly were you doing when you were there?
So the main thing you are there to do is to see films, but knowing that I want to go into entertainment reporting and this is what I want to do, I was able to work with some alum there and make some connections to go on a couple interview sets there, which was really awesome.
Okay, wow. So like who did you interview? Like did you meet any really cool people while you were there?
Yeah, so the first moment, I've always been really worried that I would have really bad like starstruck.
Oh, me too. I understand.
I've never been around a large amount of celebrities a lot, but I feel like eventually you get used to it at Sundance because it's just unlike anything you could ever imagine. So the first place I went was the Grey Goose Lounge. A lot of companies there and brands have lounges.
Top notch.
Yeah, I was very shocked that I was getting to go there. I had to like check in with someone who was manning the door. It was very overwhelming. And I went upstairs and I was just working with this team of production people and they were like, can you just set up this light and like help me set up this tripod? I was like, sure. And I was bending over, I think I was going to get a light set up or something, and it was right next to the Grey Goose bar. And I stood up to ask someone a question. I turned around and Jack Black was right in front of me. And I was like, oh my goodness.
Like actual like A-list celebrity.
Like someone you've seen on TV since you were children, since like School of Rock. It's so surreal. And then a couple minutes later, Jonah Hill walked in and I got to help on an interview with that, which was really cool.
Oh my gosh. So you really just saw all these people, which is literally insane. But you were there for movies.
Yeah.
So did you have a favorite movie or a couple movies that you really enjoyed or documentaries?
Yeah, oh my gosh, I think I saw 15 movies there.
Oh my gosh.
I think one of the biggest ones to look out for, because it is gonna come out this summer in the US and internationally, it got picked up both before it even premiered at Sundance. It was the final premiere and it's called Hearts Beat Loud. It's a movie with Nick Offerman, who we all know from Parks and Rec, Ron Swanson. I got to see him a couple times there too, speaking on panels, and he's super funny.
Oh my gosh.
But he plays a dad in the movie and he's about to send his daughter off to college at UCLA.
Okay.
And she wants to study pre-med, but he wants to be in a band with her, and he thinks she shouldn't even go to school, that they should start a band at the very last minute. So it's kind of about that, and also as his record shop is failing at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
And he actually sings and plays a guitar, which is something you might not know that he did, but he's a pretty good singer. Yeah.
That is so random.
Yeah,
oh
so I'd highly recommend that one, and that's coming out this summer.
So your favorite part of the whole trip, if you had to pinpoint one thing as your favorite part of the experience, what would it be?
Oh my gosh, I think it was just getting to do the interviews was really awesome. I met a lot of really awesome people. There's a new movie, it's actually already out on Netflix, it's called A Futile and Stupid Gesture.
Okay.
And it's about the making of the National Lampoon, and it's a really big cast. Martin Mull's on it, and he's a classic actor.
Wow.
And Joel McHale is also in it, and Emmy Rossum, and I did an interview with both of them, and they're super funny and really great. So that's definitely one to look out for, and you can go ahead and watch it now on Netflix.
Yeah. So would you recommend this trip for people who aren't in communications as well?
Oh, absolutely. I was the only journalism person there. I think everyone else was cinema and television arts, but it's definitely something that you can get a lot out of regardless of what you want to do. And it's just a really great creative environment to be in. You feel just like this crazy creative energy just being there. I can't even describe it, but it's so surreal and so much fun. And there's free coffee everywhere, which is also a bonus.
That's incredible. That's all the time we have for this week. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. Until next time, this is ETalk.